Hi everyone, as promised, today I am back on the Admiralty Pier in Dover. We're doing a trial day today to hopefully get it reopened for angling permanently. It's a lovely day. A little switch around to the camera, have a look at the water. Pretty clear water. It's near the high tide, so there's a massive tide run at the moment. People are struggling to keep bottom by casting out any distance. It's me and Simon today. We've got he's waving. I missed him, he was waving. Hello. 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 Right, we have a few different rods with us today and we're going to try out a few different things. So we've got a couple of 13-foot beach casters, a Shakespeare Enigma which I use a lot, you might have seen it in the videos, and this one is a Daiwa Supercast. So got a range of bait today. The first baits I'm going to be using are some lovely big ragworm from Folks and Angling, and when I say big I mean they are chunky. Look at that, absolute monsters. Lovely big worms there. Right, the first thing I'm going to try and do, because there's such a big tide run, I'm going to drop a rig down the wall and see what happens. So I have set myself up a boom rig, so you can see we've got a little twisted wire boom there. Comes off to a bit of 15-pound line and a size 4 hook, very small hook. Now there's two of them, one under the other, and then at the bottom I believe is an 8-ounce weight to try and hold the bottom. So I'm going to get myself a couple of rags on here, lob it off the side, and we'll get fishing and we'll start setting up some other gear. Right guys, I've got you set up on my chest now. I'm going to try find, see here, he spat his tail off one of the lugs, so I'm going to use this half of him and I'm going to get him on there just like that. Now rags are a lot harder to get on the hook than a lugworm. They fight, they bite, obviously not this half because this is a tail half, but they make some great movement in the water. Absolutely great bait for wrasse. I fish samphire hoe every now and again, and you can spend all day dropping baits down the wall, bits of ragworm down the wall, and pulling up little ballon wrasse. Occasionally a big one as well. So same again, just got a tail here, and I'm going to slide them onto the hook. He's twisted himself up, making it hard, but that's all right, we'll get him on there nonetheless. Right guys, let's have my very first cast back at the Admiralty Pier. I've not been on here for 2 to 3 years since it's been closed, and I only came on here a couple of times before that, so let's see what happens. Let's do the drag up on my reel. Worried that the boom snoods are maybe a little long, but we'll see what happens throughout the day. So I am literally, hope you can see the lead. Here we go, wide angle shot's a bit better, isn't it guys? You can see better now. All right, literally plop, straight down the wall there. Oh, I'm pretty sure that's hit bottom now, although I'm not sure. Wow, that's definitely a strong tide run. Anyway guys, I'm going to get this set down, see what happens, and we'll get some other gear set up. I'll bring you back soon. Right guys, getting the second rod set up now, and all I've done on this, I've weaved the whole squid onto a running ledger rig. Hope you can see that down there. Another 8-ounce weight. And all I'm going to do now is get a bit of bait elastic and tie it on. Get a few wraps up the top. And then what you want to make sure you do is keep the hook point nice and proud like that. Twist it around that way. Right, there we go again. One squid bait, and I'm going to try casting that out a little bit further. Just get my hands washed. Right, gang, just a little flick out, not going to do nothing too crazy. There we go, about 20 feet out. Go guys, first reel in on the boom rig, and we have two quite nice wrasse here. A bit bigger than the ones I've normally been pulling out of Samphire. Say he's at least a pound, got a pound and a half. This one's a bit smaller, but cracking start. Get a couple of pictures with these guys and we'll let them off. Right guys, both the first casts were successful. We had a dogfish on the 3.0 running ledger, baited up with a whole squid. You can see he's mashed that squid up nice and good, and he's caught through the bottom lip there. I think it might be a female dogfish, looking at the back end of it. Anyway, I don't eat dogfish, so time to get this one back in the sea. Not a bad start though, 3 fish on 2 casts. Tide's still running like a maniac, and Simon's having his first reel in over there. Let's go have a look, maybe Simon's got a fish. He looks like he might do. I think his reel's struggling though. Dog and a dog. And it's a woof 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 for Simon, with 2 dogfish coming up.
2, mate?
And
Quite that lucky.
oh, there's no 2 dogfish, there's only 1 dogfish. Ah. Oh, well done, Si. At least he's catching fish on his first cast. What do you reckon, the old green machine's on a fish? Giving the game away with the green machine, eh? Come on, don't take all day about it, Mama Rod. Come on. It's only a fish, Simon, just pull it in. Ah, see, his lead's in bloody Calais, mate. I'll bring you back when he's reeled in. I think it might take him a minute, eh? Might even have to go help him hand line it up. Right guys, let's have another reel in on the boom rig. See how that's been getting on. Can't feel any weight there at the moment. Nope, all we have caught this time is a wet wipe. Not what we were aiming for. Well, let's get to clean up a bit of trash out to sea. Let's have a look on the other rod, because I thought I actually saw a bite on that one. Doesn't feel like there's anybody there. I don't know, actually, a little bit away now. Yeah, I think we are unsuccessful. Indeed we are. Right, I'm going to get baited up again, and then you can see you've got a set of feathers set up here, so we'll have a go on them. Here we go, guys. Didn't take too long on the feathers, and I've managed to get a mackerel up on the pier. Now, I was trying to cast out, but that wasn't really going very well, so I thought we'd just have a dingle down the wall, and sure enough, we're into one pretty quickly. I'm hoping for maybe some pollock on the feathers as well. Anyway, let's get this guy off, and we'll carry on. I'll bring you back soon. It's going all right so far. I haven't had anything else on the baits, and they are starting to get ripped down a bit, but not too bad. It's a nice day anyway. Anyway, let's stop waffling, let's get on with some fishing. I'm pretty sure I've seen a nice bite on the worms, so let's have it up and have a look. Feels all right. There's fish on this time as well. Another wrasse. Here we go, gang. Another ballan wrasse. Good pound of him there. Yeah, beautiful fish. Obviously you get the cuckoos and some of the other ones that are even more pretty than the ballans. But either way, it's fish, and I'm still happy to catch them. Give me a go. Let's get you off. Short drop to the floor. There we go, guys. Quick picture, and it'll go back. So over here, I reckon he's on his feathers. I think he is. Yeah, he's got a few coming in down there. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done, maybe 6. Good job, mate. You're on film, Rav. You're on film, buddy.
How long do I pose for? One frame at least.
Here we go, guys. Didn't film the reel in because I was wrapped around another angler, but another wrasse down the wall. Nice fat little chunky ones today. Fortunately, he's got a bit of blow down by the bum hole there. But we'll get him back nonetheless. Hopefully he makes it. I'm going to take away one of my bait rods now because it's getting a bit too chaotic getting tangled around the other guy. But I'm going to start mackerel feathering with the bigger rod so I can use a bigger weight, and hopefully that helps out. More mackies, guys. I switched up to using, it's either a 5 or a 6 ounce lead weight, and just casting pretty close in and jigging them around a bit. Let's get that one off my rod bag. Now you can see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 at a go. So great fun fish to catch. They're very energetic, as you can see, very lively fish. And they taste great and they make great bait. Nice string of mackerel. Right guys, coming to the end of the day, and Simon's just had his last reel in, and he's just pulled in a lovely little gurnard here. These are some of the most beautiful fish in our waters, in my opinion. You can see the blues and the patterns on there, and then can you see his little legs that he walks along the ocean floor with here? Stunning fish.